Wow. Okay. Mwah. Welcome. It's beautiful to have you all here. I feel into your energies and your presence, and you're powerful. Today is the beginning of spring equinox, guys. It's very exciting because it lasts for 3 days. So we're in that energy portal, which I just love saying energy portal. It makes it sound a little magical, ethereal. So here we are. We're also in this energy of the full moon, and where we live in Calgary here, we're going to get all 4 seasons today. So we started with snow. We're supposed to get rain later. Maybe the sun will show. Who knows? It's very exciting to just, do this. This is the Mudra Balance, right? We kind of started here when we started this Zoom stuff. We were around this time of year, and Zoom stuff. I shouldn't say that. The Zoom yoga room. So let's start with this mudra with the hands out, and maybe you have to kind of relax your shoulders a little bit, lift your heart a little bit, and let your eyes close. Your chin to drop, your jaw to drop. Even let your fingers gently curl. And this is also that same mudra we make when I don't know what's happening. And that is the truth. We enter into every day and every season with an open heart and open mind and maybe a plan. Whatever it is, we are open to what is to come. So just before we leave this mudra, tune into the palms, into your powerful energy held there in your hands. Take a big breath in, lengthen. As you exhale, bring these hands together. They can touch, they can rest at your heart, they can rest on heart and belly, wherever you want to put them is their place today. And before we move on and open practice, I just want to share this, that the older that trees and shrubs and plants get, the deeper their roots get. The deeper their roots get. And that is the joy of aging, is that maybe we establish deeper roots. And my dad always says, when I'm like, Dad, why don't you move to Calgary? He says, you don't transplant old trees. That's what he always says. So whatever that means for you, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, just imagine the roots you're sending into the earth, tethering yourself, grounding yourself. And into that, friends, we'll call home and chant Om 3 times. Inhale. Bow your chin, sit in your silence for a breath or two. Release your hands to your thighs, lift your chin, and open your eyes. Okay, good. Let's start with the roots. Let's start with the footy. So bring your foot in, whichever one you're going to start with, and with your socks on or without is fine. And just give love to this foot in a really nice way. And get the toes, spread the toes. Good. Feel where the bones are, where the soft is. And the foot is all about balance, Even though, we might bring imbalance into our foot in the way we carry our structure. But the foot itself is lovingly created and perfectly balanced. Okay, so just a few more moments. Maybe you go to the, give it a nice twist. Breathe in some vitality, some pink, some youth. Good. Okay, give it a little kiss. Mwah. Set it free. Take a moment. Notice your feet, even the way they feel. And then bring the other one in. Do the same. Just notice, you know, if your heels are dry, then you say, oh, foot, I am going to moisturize you today. I'm going to treat you right. Okay, work your toes a little bit. Let's get all those places, friends. The front, the back, the sides, yes. I'm also doing a little hand work, which is always good. Okay. And coming to our final few moments, maybe nice twist, rolling ankles, whatever you like to do. And then we release that foot. Just take a moment. Pardon me. We're just going to sit as we are. So with the legs stretched out, if you need to sit on something, do it. I'm curling down to put my hands down so I can feel myself grow tall. Take the shoulders back, and then, you know, give your legs a little bounce here, and then just let them soften to the earth. So you're not pressing down, you're not rooting, toes are pointing up. And just feel 1 or 2 breaths here. Okay, from here, I'm going to lift the arms. So if you need to change your leg position, you do that. I'm going to bring the hands together, interlace the fingers, and inhale and reach up. And I'm just flexing the feet a little bit. Maybe put a bend in your knees. That might help you be here. Take 1 more full breath in. And breathe out. Release your arms out to the sides, down to the floor. I'm going to stretch the legs out. Just wiggle ourselves around here. There we go. Okay, take your legs out, and then same thing, just take a moment, just feel what this is for you. Okay, I'm going to do that same little, get all the way down just to feel the hands, and then grow roots. As you lengthen yourself, take the shoulders back, lift your heart, take your chin in, even take the heart in a little bit. I can just see maybe I can't see properly, but feel like you're supporting yourself in the upper back too. Good. Okay, and then keep your legs like this, or change if you need to. Hands together at the heart, opposite interlace, and reach up. And we'll just take a few breaths. Good. 1 more full breath in. Breathe out. Touch the earth. I'm gonna wiggle back. I'm gonna keep the legs here. We're just gonna turn side to side. So you might even put like this. And then you're just going to turn to one side, you know, just give a little twist, and then just go back. So you could have the legs could be straighter. Just, you know, waking this up, bring as much of our legs and our bodies, our tushes to the floor. Good. Okay, I'm going to do 1 more on each side, just very gently. Twisting and opening. The dogs are so excited to have yoga today. Good. And then come on back to your center and just pause here with the legs wide again. If you need to give a little, you know, you do that. Good. Okay. And come to the forward fold. And it's not, you know, just at the beginning. So maybe your hands stay back. You just drop your chin and you're there. And I'm just going to slowly offer it. I'm not going, maybe I'll go 50%. And then just start to wave the torso, the shoulders, just very gently feeling into your space. Feel free to close your eyes. Maybe you're like a little seedling and you're just breaking out of your seed pod in a very gentle way. Good. Okay, and then just hang out. You don't need to be all the way down again, maybe 50%. Let your head go if you can. Soften any effort. So the hands are holding you up, arms are holding you up. And starting to bring your deep awareness and attention inside. Sometimes we have no control over what's happening in the outer world. And that's just part of life. So here we're not looking to control, but to soothe the inner waters. So we'll just take maybe 1 or 2 more breaths. Relax through the thighs, the glutes. Good. And walk yourself upright. Good. Okay. We're going to come onto the back. And I might put something underneath the head. Let's have a strap and I'm going to say a strap and a block. But I only have 1 block here, but Hart has 2. So we're going to put one. No, that's all fine. 1 on each side. So I'll use this one on the nut. Or just put 1 block on each side of you. I'm just going to adjust the camera. And then once you do come to lie down, just take a few moments to just be in that grounding energy of just lying on your floor. Taking the time to support and feel whatever it is that needs to happen here. I have my legs bent, whatever you feel is good. And for this next few breaths, just really be with the exhalation and the grounding, that you can almost like, you're lying on your beach or you're in your favorite place and you're just like, yeah. Okay. All right, you can keep the legs bent or stretch them out here now. And bring your hands together over your heart, interlace your fingers, flip your palms and extend your arms over your head. And then be here in the extension as you inhale and the softening as you exhale. Good. Take 1 or 2 more. Stilling the waters inside. Good. And as you inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. As you exhale, just separate the hands, have them facing each other. Arms are still reaching up. And we'll just do a little shoulder crossing. So as you inhale, reach your arms up. And as you exhale, just pull the shoulders down. So the arms stay facing each other and reaching up to the sky. I'll just do this a few times. Yes. Good. And then let your arms kind of just still up, reaching up to the sky, but just kind of be in whatever you feel neutral is. On your inhalation, we're going to take the right arm above the ear and the left arm down by your side. Yeah, so the left arm is down, right arm is above your ear. Exhale here. As you inhale, reach them up, so they're back up to, we're going to call this neutral. And exhale, left arm above alongside the ear, right arm down by your side. And just do that a few times. So the inhale reaches them up. And the exhale releases. Don't rush the breath. Move with your breath. Soften your face. Okay, I'm going to do 1 more on each side. So don't rush your arms. Stay with your breath. And you're going to end with the arms up. And as you exhale, open your arms out to the sides like a T. Inhale, reach the arms back up. This time as you exhale, right arm over left, cross the arms over your chest. Just give yourself a little hug here and rock a little bit. Good. We're going to slide the hands up the upper arms till they find their elbows. And then, your upper arms are parallel to each other and the elbows are facing up to the sky. As you inhale, press the elbows up to the sky, like you're shoulder flossing. And as you exhale, take these arms up and over your head to a comfortable place. And then maybe you extend to your heels. As you inhale, you press the elbows into the hands. And as you exhale, you soften. Let's do that maybe 2 more times. So as you press the elbows into the hands, you might even feel like the collarbones are spreading out to the underarms. Okay, we're going to do 1 more. Inhale and exhale. And your next inhalation, take these arms, you're still holding the elbows. Take the arms up. Inhale, open the hands up to the sky. Exhale, open the arms to a T. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And as you exhale, left arm over the right, give yourself a little hug. And even massage the shoulders or the upper back, whatever you're touching here. And then let your hands slide along the upper arms, grab the elbows. On your inhalation, press the elbows up. And as you exhale, take them up and over your head. And then be here in this little flow. As you inhale, you flex the feet, you press the elbows into the hands, maybe you feel the shoulder bone, the collarbones broaden. Okay, I'm just gonna take one more breath here. And we'll come out the same way we came in. So inhale, arms up. Stay here as you exhale. And on your next inhale, open your hands up to the sky. And exhale, take them to a T. Good. Bend your knees, place your feet on the floor. Separate your feet. And we're just come to Windshield Wiper in a very nice way. Feels soothing. Good. Nice. Okay. Good. And then bring yourself to your center. Once you've done an equal number, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees open. Now you have your blocks, you can put them underneath if you like. It's going to take 3 breaths here in Baddha Konasana. So props or no props, soften your jaw, might even wiggle your jaw back and forth a few times. Good. And one more breath. As you exhale, you lift your knees up, separate your feet to hip distance apart. Good. Take your arms over your head and bring your right knee into your chest. Take your fingers, interlace over the shin, and just rock this knee in and out. And I'm just going to heel toe my left foot a little bit to the left, turn the heel out a little bit. So the leg is still bent. Just rocking, a little rocking horse. Good. Okay. And then just keep the shape, but soften any effort. Maybe tuck your chin a little bit. We're going to extend this right leg up to the sky. And I'm just going to take the hands and just massage the back of the thigh, the sides of your thigh, the front of your thigh. And all the way up the calf, whatever you can reach. Circle your knees. Like just love this leg. These are your roots. Yes. Okay. And then we'll find the belly of the thigh. So you interlace your fingers, belly of the thigh. And let the knee bend a little bit so the thigh maybe drops in towards your chest. And we'll just start to move this foot. And soften your gaze. You can smile like this is the most fascinating thing we've seen today. Good. Okay, and then we'll just point and flex a few times. I'm going to start to straighten this leg through the heel. So maybe it's going to go straight, maybe not. Okay, I'm going to use the press of the thigh to just draw the shoulders down and then press the tops of your shoulders towards the floor a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to just flex the left foot so the heel's on the floor and slide the left leg long on the floor. And then breathe here. Take a look at your foot. Notice if, maybe the baby toe edge is lifting higher than the insole of your foot. Make the foot like you're standing on it. And one more full breath in, breathe out. Okay, soften your leg. I'm going to slide these hands up. I'm going to lift the head and chest. As you exhale, lift your head and chest. Maybe the elbows come in. You pull this leg a little bit. Maybe the left leg hovers above the floor. One more breath. Good. And then lower your head and chest. Take your arms down. Keep the leg lifted. Pause here and let your left leg relax. And now I'm going to flex through that foot as I inhale. And as you exhale, start to lower the leg. And maybe you place. As you finish your exhale, you pause. You inhale, really align your heel. And exhale, lower. That might even happen 3 times. Good. And then once the leg comes all the way down, let's just pause for a moment, do nothing. Feel yourself, growing your roots, planting. Good. Okay. Now I have both legs extended. I'm just going to pop onto the heels so the toes are pointing up, and we're just going to rock the toes to one side and the other. So it's like a hip windshield wiper. So just the legs are still straight out. We're just moving a little bit side to side, getting the hips to move, the thigh bones. And then come back to your center. Okay, we're going to bend the right leg. Put the right foot on the floor. Bring the left knee into your chest and opposite interlace your fingers. And then just come to this little rocking horse. Move that knee in and out. Okay. And then just come to rest in this shape for a moment or two. So maybe a big sigh, and you soften your belly, feel the left side. I'm going to walk the right foot out a little bit, turn the heel out just to bring a little bit more balance onto both sides of the sacrum or the back of the hips. All right, now we're going to extend this leg up and take a few moments to just love it up. So front of the thigh, back of the thigh, sides, your knees, maybe up the leg. Good. Okay. And then we'll take the hands and we'll opposite interlace them, belly of the thigh, center of the thigh, and put a bend in your knee. So just soften what you can. And then look at your left foot and start to move that foot maybe in circles, and at the same time as you do that, you want to smile, soften your eyes, your shoulders. Feel the magic flow of your breath, healing and revealing. And then we'll take that foot into a little point and flex. And then we'll press up through the heel and start to straighten the leg. Now press the thigh into the hands, and that's going to just pull the shoulders down a little bit. But I want them to also be soft. If I soften the shoulders, I actually feel the back of the hips also soften. And breathe. Okay, one more breath. And then you can bend the knees, slide the hands up behind the calf. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift your head and chest, elbows come in, pull it. Oh, I didn't straighten the leg. Straighten your right leg, or don't. And then one more breath. Okay, lower your head and chest, release your arms, keep the leg lifted. Inhale, and exhale, start to slowly lower this leg, and maybe pause as you inhale. Exhale, press through the heel like you want to make that leg longer. And so you take your time, and once the leg comes down, you just rest here in almost a pseudo shavasana. Good. Okay. I'm going to have the legs straight, parallel to each other. Heels are on the floor, toes pointing up. Start to rock your toes side to side. Yeah. Good. And then come to center. Now we're going to bend the left leg, left foot to the floor. Right leg, right foot to the floor. Find one of your blocks. You're going to be on the lowest height. Lift your hips. Slide that block underneath your sacrum. And here we are. So you might even slip that thing out from under your head. You might feel like, I don't need that, because as soon as we lift the hips, we invite the heart to ground and the back of the head to ground. I'm just opening my blanket. Lower height. Good. And good. Now heel toe your feet a little wider apart. Pigeon toe your feet slightly, and then drop the knees in towards each other. And they might not touch, they might. Okay. And we're just inviting this low back area to open, to be deeply supported through the bones. And now you are going deeper than the bones to everything contained in your pelvic bowl. You soften into the block, so you're not pressing, you're just allowing. Good. Okay, one more breath, full breath in. Maybe sigh out through your mouth. Separate the knees and heel toe your feet to a comfortable distance apart. You're going to bring the left knee into the chest and interlace your fingers maybe behind the thigh. You also have your strap nearby if you need it. Okay, now I'm going to extend the right leg, and you might just kind of walk it. You know, if you have some back stuff, you might not go all the way straight, but you might. So just be playfully curious. And here's the pose, guys. This is it. Just going to breathe and soften. Smile. Okay, we're going to change sides, and I'm going to actually extend that left leg straight. Take the arms up and over the head. And so that will be the transition maybe, if that works for you, both legs out. And then we'll bring the right knee in, and catch it, bend your left leg if you like, or keep it straight. Change the interlace of your fingers, and then release yourself into this shape. Soften. Anything on offer, the shoulders, the back of the heart, the head, the jaw. Maybe even into the hip crease on the left side, and then on the right side. Okay, one more full breath in. And then release again into whatever your release is going to be. Maybe legs straight out, arms over your head. Good. One more breath. Good. Okay, bend your, let's do right leg first, then left leg. Good. I'm going to separate the feet a little wider apart. Now your arms can stay over your head or they can come out to the side. I'm going to do a very gentle baby windshield wiper. So it's more about rolling onto each side. You stay on the block. Maybe you go a little deeper and then you get that press of the edge of the block and then you decide. I notice as I do this, my right hand wants to lift up and become, and I'm just going to really focus on keeping the hands soft. Good. Okay. Come to center, pigeon toe the feet, drop the knees in. Okay, now really press your knees in towards each other so much. And we're just going to slide them like the left knee is going to slide past the right. So they're still together. If you look at me, you probably can't see anything. Just pressing the left knee ahead of the right. And then we're going to switch. So in doing that, we're maybe opening up through the side a little bit more. And just do that maybe a few times so you feel that action happening in your body. A little bit of a side bend almost. You might even add the arm so as the left knee comes forward of the right, and left arm might extend a little more. And okay, I'm going to do one more on each side. And you'll finish with the right side. And then come to your center. Take your arms out to the side for a moment. Separate the knees. Heel toe your feet. We're going to come off the block. So lift the hips, take the block back, put it where it was before. So you have one block on either side still. Come all the way down. Just pause here. Receive the grounding. And work with it so you're not holding any tension in your glutes. Okay, let's bring both knees into the chest. And just be kind, you know, if your back needs a little bit of this in a very gentle way, I'm just going to bring these knees in and out. Just feeling. Good. Okay, we're going to roll the knees around in a circle, and I might start just holding the knees and just circling them around in one direction. And then change. We're going to stay with this, but your choice now if you want to release your arms out and make bigger circles. So I'll go back to the first direction, 2 nice rotations, knees are together. And then the opposite way, you want to go that fast. You want a way that is healing and nurturing. Good. And then as you come to center, so I have my hands off my knees, knees are still into my chest, feet are a little bit flexed. You're gonna rock the knees side to side. You're gonna stay together, and it might just be a little bit like you did when you were on your block. Good. Okay. Swing the knees to the left, and then all the way over to the right for twist. And you have that block there if you need it. Turn your palms up. Good. Adjust any props you need for your head. And then you can let your head turn very gently to the left. And here, feel yourself very grounded, softening into the earth. All of your years of knowledge, building, grounding, offering yourself roots. That doesn't mean that we don't get the roots cut out from underneath us and have to start again. But we take all that knowledge we have, all of that history and the joy of years, to integrate, reground, reestablish. I know, in the transition of life, maybe, I know some of you here are newly retired. That's a whole new place to be, a whole new realm of being. And okay, before we leave this twist, I'm going to take the arms over the head, interlace the fingers, and just extend the arms away like we've been doing. Then I might even push that left hip away. Breathe deeply into your left side. Then we're going to change the hand position a little bit. Release the clasp of your hands. Bring the palms to face each other just over your head. Take the right hand to grab hold of that left wrist and pull that left arm. Irrigate yourself. Nothing grows without water, without soil, without sunlight, and without times of quiet. And then release that. Take your arms back out to the sides. Bring your head back to center. You might even turn your head all the way to the right. And then inhale, bring your knees back up. Whether that's feet to the floor first, knees up, is all fine. Take a moment to be in center. However you like to do that. Knees into your chest, legs extended, feet on the floor, and just feel. And I'm going to come back in to twist the same way we did. So I'm going to bring both knees into the chest. My arms will stay out to the side. We'll just start with a gentle rocking side to side. Just wiggling yourself deep into the earth. And let the knees swing to the right and all the way over to the left. Support them as you need to. Prop up as you need to. And then gently maybe turn your head to the left. And just release yourself into this. As I come into this side, I know this is my tighter side. So I'm just going to sway that right hip a little bit. Make a little movement. Yes, and then settle in. Release into the dark, into the unknown, with all of your trust. Good. Okay, I'm going to bring the arms over the head. Start by palms together, opposite interlace, flip your palms. Just reach. So you're irrigating the right side a little bit more. Okay, we'll change the hand position. So palms face each other, left hand grabs right wrist. Give that a little pull. Pull that right hip away. Breathe into your beingness. Okay, and then release your arms back out to the side. Good. Bring yourself back onto your back, and then I'm going to hug the knees into the chest for a few. You do whatever you need to do to just relax into this release. Good. Okay. Good. Find your strap. So let's have the right knee bent, right foot on the floor. And we're going to place the strap over the sole of the left foot and extend the left leg up to the sky. Just opening the strap. Okay, now find right hand on one side of the strap, left hand holds the other strap. Slide your hands down the strap till your elbows and upper arms are on the earth. And then really plant your shoulders, lift your heart, put the heart back down. And just be here for a moment. I'm going to stretch the right leg straight. Yogi's choice if you want to do that. And now just let that, the whole weight of your left leg drop into the hip. Take a little peek at your foot and just, make the foot like you're standing on it. Find the balance on your foot. Good. One more breath here. Good. Now take the hands, reach up as high as you can so the arms are straight. Good. And we'll just strap this leg, let it, so the hands, the strap moves through your hands. So I'm just going to rock the leg forward and back. So you put the strap wherever you like. Use your hands or use the leg. Good. And breathe. Good. Okay, let's take one more here. And then maybe you pull that leg in a little bit more, still flexing the foot, even at 50%. Okay, I'm going to hold the strap a little bit low and open the arms out to the side. We're going to slide this foot side to side. So you're not really moving, your body stays on the floor. Your hands can be moving. You just slide this foot. And at the same time as you do that, let the strap move, maybe closer to the bottom of the foot, closer to the top. Think of this is the main focus here. Good. All right. And we're going to let the leg open to the left. Now I'm going to take the left hand, grab both ends of the strap in the left hand, and the right hand can either rest on your thigh or out to the side. Press through your heel, maybe even the right leg is, this is a standing pose. Okay, soften that left thigh. Good, and then inhale, take the leg up. Change hands, so both ends, both straps into the right hand, left arm out to the side. We're going to roll all the way over. I'm going to let the right leg turn, so you're actually on your right hip. Now you have your block here. Hopefully it's, within reach, and you can maybe rest your foot on it, or you bring it back maybe mid-calf and just kind of see what would be good. Any height on this block. So you're on your side with your leg up, and then we open, to the twist. You turn your head to the left. Okay, I'm pushing very gently, not 100% effort. I'm just pushing this right hip to the, it's my left hip, to the inside of the right thigh a little bit. And breathe. Okay, now we've established the shape. Soften everything. Let the jaw go, the shoulders go. And just breathe. Even breathe into your low back. Let's maybe take the left hand and you just hold your sacrum and go, oh yeah. So that's at the mid back or low back area, and you're just like, oh, soften. And I let go of anything I'm carrying for this moment. Good. Okay, preparing to release. So take the left arm back out, bring your head back, and then however you need to come back, maybe the leg comes back up. I'm just going to separate the strap. Be here in the upright, but I'm really softening the hips to the floor. Okay, we're not just going to switch sides. I'm actually going to bring the right foot in. So I have both legs in the strap now. And I'm opening the hands out to the side. I'm going to let the legs just move out. So we have that open shape we did the very first pose. And now just rock this bus. I always think of this as like a big steering wheel. It's not really a bus. But just rock your hips side to side with the legs straight like this. Good. Okay. And then keep the legs wide. Just come to rest on your back. And we're just going to drive the bus. So the right leg comes forward a little bit, and the left leg. So just move your hips here like this in a way that you probably don't normally do in your everyday life. Good. Okay. And then bring it to your center. Slide the feet back to center. And then we're going to sneak that left foot out. It might just rest on the floor, or you might go straight to a straight leg. Now let your hands slide down the strap again. So we start with the upper arms on the floor, elbows into your body, shoulders, they press to the floor. I like to lift my heart and then just put it back down. And then be here for a few more moments. Look at your foot. Make any part of your heel disappear. That's going to engage the inner leg a little bit. Okay. A nice big breath in, side out. And now reach out as high as you can on the strap. Just to start, we're going to let the hands slide as we move this leg forward and back a few times. So you just find wherever you need to hold this strap. Breathe into this. If you have your legs straight, think opening the back of my knee. Think that. Maybe that might trigger or bring something in. Good. Okay, I'm going to pull this leg into a little place of discomfort. It's just coming a little closer to my face. I'm going to be here and smile, soften, and then open your arms out to the side. Let your leg go where it needs to, and we'll start to slide it side to side. So it's sliding over the strap. And at the same time, I'm walking the strap up and down the foot. Maybe engage your toes a little bit in some way, so the foot is a little bit active. Good. Soften your jaw, your smile. Be with your breath. Good. All right, let's do one more on each side. And then we'll let that leg come out to the right. Grab both ends of the strap with the right hand. The left side is still to the floor. So maybe that leg comes up a little bit, if you feel like you're really rocking onto your right hip. Good. And then be here, breathe. Good. And inhale, take the leg up. Then switch hands. Okay, now you have a block on your left side. Roll onto your left hip. The left leg has to turn. You might just grab the strap in the right hand for a moment as you set the block to a place that supports your leg. Okay. Then once you're in it, left hand's holding the strap, right arm can open, head can turn. And if you're feeling something here a lot, I'm feeling a lot. That's why I say that. I'm just going to soften into it. Receive it. We know the joys of aging is that you've been through some stuff. Maybe it's not stuff, maybe it starts with an SH. You've been through it. You know how to be in discomfort. And then it's temporary. In whatever that means. Good. Okay. One more full breath in. And then on your exhale, you start to lift up again. Separate the hands, and we'll just be in this shape of one leg lifted. For a few moments, soften into your back, evenness as much as you can. Balance in the back on the right side, left side. Good. Okay, take the left foot into the strap. Let's open the legs again wide. Hold on to the ends of your strap. And once again, just start to rock side to side. Do this a few times. And then we'll come to this, I call it driving the bus. You're just going to move one leg away, other leg in. Just do that a few times. So they stay together. It's like your hips are I don't know, you know. Good. All right, come back to center, slide the feet together. Now I'm gonna reach up on the strap and let your feet like kind of be heavy here. So if your legs need to drop down to be happier, you know, you can even wind your hands in the strap. That makes it sometimes easier to hold on. Wherever you are, I want you to really soften your glutes, your low back. Now I'm going to start to rock these both legs forward and back, and it might even be a lift of the hips. And you move your arms, you know, they might go over your head or out to the sides. Just be in your own space here. Okay. So I'm going to rest in air quotes, with the legs over the head. And they might, you know, come in enough that I can let go of the strap and just hold the backs of the calves. Soften your low back. So don't be in a place where you're like, wow, this is very challenging. You know, just holding the legs, softening the back. Breathe here. Soften your shoulders, tuck your chin. So we should all be in different spaces. One more breath. Okay, and then you can release. Maybe you take your strap off, hug the knees into your chest for a moment or two. Good, and then we'll set the feet on the floor. Windshield wiper, just to release all of that. We're going to come back onto our block next. So you have 2 blocks. It might feel nice, guys, as you come in to take both blocks and, you know, either use them on the second height. So maybe you have them beside each other, lowest height, even they could go flat. So just to give yourself a little bit of extra lift. And so let's see, I'm going to go 2 blocks of the lowest height and slide them underneath. Okay, so make it to a place where you feel like, oh yeah, I'm getting some nice benefit here. Hips are lifted, feels good. Adjust your head support. Shoulders probably don't need anything underneath them, maybe just a thin blanket. Okay, we're going to start with that windshield wiper, like a little, you know, 50% or 30% windshield wiper. You might find that, you know, in the highest height, the inside leg has a little more freedom to drop in. You know, whatever your experience is, it's yours. You make it yours. No right or wrong way to do any of this. It's very personal. Okay, come back to your center, heel toe your feet. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, and you decide if you're happy on this height or not, is to bring that left knee in and extend the right leg. As we get to highest heights, you know, it gets a little bit more challenging. So you might just hold behind the thigh, you might grab your strap, and as you extend the right leg, you might even keep it hovered above the floor. You see, you know, if you hover it and you really press through the heels, you might feel like, oh yeah, you get right into that hip crease. It also happens with the heel down, but it's a little bit different. So whatever it is for you, be here. Breathe. Okay, so to change sides, I'm going to release the hands, stretch that left leg up to the sky. Good. And now I'll bring the right knee in, take the left leg out. So take your time, establish how you need to, change the interlace. Wherever you're holding, soften in. So even though there's some work happening, I'm just going to receive it and plant in. Release. Good. Okay. Release by extending the right leg up. Take your hands, hold your blocks if you need to. I'm going to take the left leg up. So both legs are up. Okay, I'm going to open the legs out to the sides into this nice wide. We got it, baby. Go ahead. Good. Press out through the inseam of your legs if you can. Okay. If you don't need to hold your blocks, make your arms like Shavasana. One more breath. Good. And then either you lift your legs up first and then set the feet on the floor. Just be here for 2 breaths on your block. You can walk your feet as wide as you like. Well, I'm going to do one more thing before we come off the blocks. So pigeon toe your feet and drop the knees in towards each other. So the feet can be as wide as you need. The knees might not touch, that's fine. But press them towards each other, and then we're just going to press that right knee in front of the left, and then the left knee in front of the right. So it's not a huge movement, but there's a lot happening inside. You might even feel your rib cage shifting. Good. Okay. We'll do one more on each side. Good. And then come to center. Separate your knees. Heel toe your feet. And off your blocks. And then once you get down, just feel how nice and grounded you are. Be here. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. Just rock in and out, or side to side, or circle. Just release your back in some way. Okay. We're going to go to happy baby. Happy baby dance. That's what I'm going to call it. So I take the arms inside. I'm going to catch hold of either the baby toe edge of the feet, or maybe, you hold on to I have my arms wrapped around, hands are on the outside of the calves. And then we're going to rock side to side. And I say dance because one foot will come in as the other leg extends. So just find your little dance here. Go with your breath. Hold however you need. Good. Okay. That's beautiful. All right. And then bring your knees in. And we're going to set up for Shavasana, guys. Have friends, no guys. Good. And so you guys are roll to the side. I'm going to rock and roll a little bit and just take advantage of a little spinal massage. Okay. And then when you come up, right. Beautiful. All right. Yes. Go man. Go. Yes. That's it. You're doing it. That's amazing. You think your mother did that at her age? No. At your age? No, she didn't. So that's pretty awesome. Okay. That she wishes she did though. She's like, oh, I would do that. Okay. I'm going to put blocks for the feet. And yeah. Blanket there. Okay, so we're just going to come back to this idea of, even as I set up for Shavasana, and it takes time, it's not very long, but like preparing the soil, making it perfectly balanced, the water ratio, the dirt ratio, so that your seeds are well nourished. And then as you plant yourself into this space, we just rest in till it's our time to blossom and bloom. We'll take a full breath in and a full breath out. We'll just feel all this great grounding. It's just happening without you doing anything. You spent an hour preparing. You just receive the fruits of your labor. And in this place of Shavasana, you tune into the inhale, the blossoming, the growing, the coming forth, the opening and the exhale, and the balancing of it. The grounding, the tethering. Shavasana. Release your eyes, imagining you can rest them in the center of your skull, center of your brain. The eyelids can rest, tongue can rest. Maybe here in your rest, just use this mantra, I am grounding. Feel that release you more deeply into the earth. Just scanning and feeling what it feels to be grounded, to be soft. Let your eyes drop once again if they've risen. And feeling your tongue heavy in your mouth. Choosing to stay here for as long as you like. Beginning to, like a little seedling, just awakening in its pod. Start to bring in very gentle movement. Where you burst forth. It's a very slow. Make yourself really small first. Decide how you are going to journey. Knowing that every seed births forth and then rests. And then go again, little bits at a time, little growth spurts. So bringing that into your awakening. Do you get upright? Just take a few moments to just honor all that is. And acknowledging your own pod, your safety, your groundedness, your comfort, and knowing that this is in itself a great gift. So as we bring the hands together at the heart, we just wish this for all beings, just to have safety and security, grounding. If you don't have these things, it is that's the first chakra element: safety, security. your basic essential needs. And once you have those, then you can start to move up into the blossoming. And so honoring all that is. And into this, friends, we'll seal this practice with our May We Be Blessed mantra in one Om. Inhale. May we be blessed with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. May we be healthy and may we be happy. And we'll seal that. Inhale. Take a full breath in. Breathe it into your hands. Hold it there. Everything you need is there. And then lift your chin and open your eyes and offer this. Yes, and we offer it out. Yes, guys, beautiful. Oh, I'll stop saying guys. Bring your hands together. Good. So much love and honoring. Beautiful to have you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much love, guys. Blessed solstice or equinox. And full moon. Enjoy this day, whatever it brings. Thank you. Have a great day, guys. Feel good. See you soon.